What is up, dudes? I hope you guys all had an amazing 4th of July. Had some good barbecues, fireworks, time watching baseball games, water parks, and whatever else you did. Let's get back to it, though. Let's jump into this Now Madness bracket and figure out who is on track to win that trip to Hawaii and some flat screen TVs. But first off, I just wanted to recognize from Tuesday's day of selling just some of the top reps because they were kicking butt. Joel Salcedo coming in with a 7 spot. That's amazing. Believe that is his best day of the summer. So excellent job there. Jay Passon threw in a 6 spot. Jeremy Cooper got another 6 spot. I think that tied his best day ever. Alex London gets a 5 spot as well as Brock McCurdy getting 5. So just wanted to say great job to you guys. Now let's jump into our bracketology. Take a little look here at this Missouri bracket here. Brock got a bye, so he wins some movie tickets. In fact, everyone that I go over here on this winner's bracket just won movie tickets. And then we're starting today, which is Thursday when you're watching this. Today and tomorrow is round 2. And the winners of round 2 will get a $15 Amazon gift card. So also today will be the first round of the consolation bracket. And the winners of that, which I'll get to here in a bit, they will receive movie tickets. So that's kind of where we're at. But jumping into this in the Missouri thing, we had some guys pulling some big numbers out of this bracket. Brock McCurdy gets a 10 spot in the 2 days. Even though he had a bye, he was the #1 rep in the company. And right now, if I'm doing fantasy brackets, filling out my brackets, Brock McCurdy is looking pretty good to be the guy that goes on to win that Hawaii incentive. So nice job there, 10, #1 guy in the company for those 2 days. Um, Jason Byington and Alex London. Alex London, the 9 seed, pulls off the victory there. So great job, Alex. You're going to be going against Brock. That's going to be a fun one. Then I called it. I knew there was going to be a 5-12 upset. Congratulations to Rachel Miller. She pulls off 4 in the 2 days and beats out Brandon Fimbres. So Rachel Miller moves on, and she will go against Josh Vopel that takes down Ryan Coons. So great work, Josh Vopel. So it'll be a good matchup between between Josh and Rachel today. Be watching out for that one. Then in our 6-11 game, we got another upset. The 11th seed, Ben Worthen out there in Des Moines, takes down Mike Freemeyer 2-1, and Ben moves on. So great work, Ben. You'll be going against the fellow Des Moinesian, that's a word, against Jeremy Cooper, because Jeremy got 7 in the 2 days, beat out Tariq, and is moving on. So Ben and Jeremy will be going again against each other. We'll have to get you guys in different car groups or something today. But that'll be a fun one to watch. All right, so moving on. Another guy in Des Moines moving on. Adam Cannon defeats Crystal and moves on. So 7th seed will be going against a 2 seed in Charlie. Charlie Canfield got 5 in the 2 days and beat out Ethan LaFontaine. So nice work, Charlie and Adam. You guys will be going against each other today. So we got a whole bunch of guys in Des Moines going against each other there in that Missouri bracket, the way that it played out. So good luck to everyone there. It'll be interesting to see who moves on to the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, the Final Four, and on to the finals out of that division. So jump down now to the Nebraska bracket. Hopefully you guys have this printed off and are able to follow along. But Calvin did great. You got 6 in the 2 days. Moving on, you'll be going against Joel Salcedo. Joel blew up. He was the 2nd best rep. So when I'm looking at this, seeing who's fighting for that Hawaii trip, I'm super impressed with you, Joel. Great work. You got 9 in the 2 days. That's going to be a huge battle between Calvin and Joel today. In fact, if I had to pick my most exciting match to watch out of this round, I think I got to pick that one right there between Joel and Calvin. Super excited to see what you guys do today. Make it happen. Moving on, Eric Prisby beat out Dexter, so Eric's moving on. The 5 seed will go against the 4 seed in Taylor Spainhauer. That's going to be another really exciting matchup right there. That'll be a fun one to watch. And then our little wife team of Brittany and Jessamine actually ended up getting 5 between the two of them. They each work every other day, so it's not like they're getting a super huge advantage here. They actually defeated Ryan Robinson, and they move on. So we've got 11th seed going against a 3rd seed because Greg Fimbres beat out Conley out there in Lansing. Greg got 1, and the Brittany Jessamine team got 5 in that round. So Greg, you're going to have to step up your game if you want to hang with these girls, man. It'll be a fun one to watch there. Okay, moving on. Trevor Gregerson got 5 and beat out Suzanne Cole. So the 7th seed's moving on, going against a 2nd seed in Brandon Ewell. So we got another Des Moines matchup there. Kind of interesting how these seedings worked out. But good luck to you, Trevor and Brandon. That'll be a fun one to watch out there in Des Moines. So let's jump over up to this top corner here to the New Mexico bracket. So Brandon Boudreau moves on with a bye, but he is going to have his hands full. So we had Joe Kiernan and D-Ray tied. They each got 5, but then I went to the HD DVR percentage, and Joe actually beat out D-Ray at a higher HD DVR percentage for that round. So congratulations to Joe. D-Ray, dude, you can come back, man. You threw down. You did excellent. You got 5 in the 2 days. Make it happen in the consolation bracket. Work your way back in this and win some good prizes, man. But good work to Joe, and just a reminder to everyone, push hard to get those HD DVRs and those processing fees, because it can make a difference, especially as we get into later rounds and the prizes get better and better. So moving on, Josh Cole defeats Andy Galata. So Josh, our 5th seed's moving on. Tara Lynn beat out Drake 4-1. Nice job, Tara Lynn. You're going to be going against Josh Cole today. That's going to be a good matchup between Josh and Tara Lynn. Exciting to see there. Moving on, Nick London got 6 and beat out Charles Long, who got 1. So our 6th seed, Nick London, is going to go against our 3rd seed in Paul Little. Paul got 6 against Michael. Paul's doing well. He got 6. He's I think was the top guy in that bracket. So Paul's looking good too for that Hawaii trip. But I guess, I apologize. Nick London got 6, so they're both looking good. In fact, that's probably another one of those matchups that I'm super excited to watch over the next 2 days. Nick and Paul are going to be throwing down. Moving on, Marshall beat out Justin Pacheco with 4 cells in the 2 days. So we got our 10th seed in Marshall going against our number 2 seed from that division in Jay Passon. Jay also threw down 6. So we actually had Paul, Nick, and Jay from that bracket there throwing down 6. So got some good stuff there in this round of 32. Be fun to watch. Moving on to the Iowa bracket, the Iowa division. Braden moves on with his bye. He'll be going against David Castleman, the 9th seed. David Castleman actually got 5 in the 2 days and beat out Rhett. So that'll be fun to watch between Braden and David. And then Brad Corrigan, he's moving on against Mark Bell. That'll be a fun one to watch. Mark got 6, Brad got 1 in that thing. So Brad's going to have to come throw down if he wants to hang with Mr. Bell. That'll be a fun one to watch. Moving on, Lee got 3 and beat out Mark. So our 6th seed Lee's moving on against Jamie Lunnan. Jamie got 7 in the 2 days. Another one of those guys that's just standing out and could be one of those contenders for the grand prize. So Lee and Jamie will be going against each other today in the 6-3 game there. And then congrats to Tyler Johnson. He got 6 in the 2 days, beat out Elijah. So our 10th seed is moving on against our 2 seed in Dustin Hesketh, who actually went against one of the reps in his office. He had the bye, but then we slipped Haley in, brand new rep out there in Omaha. So Haley, you'll have to make some stuff happen in that consolation bracket. So good luck. That'll be a fun one to watch between Dustin and Tyler, because both of those guys can throw down, and they've both had some really big days in the past. So that rounds out our round of 32 in the winners bracket. Good luck to everyone. Get out early, stay out late. Let's bring in some big numbers and keep winning the prizes, because this round's a $15 Amazon gift card, but it's moving up. We're getting close to the Elite 8 are winning the shoes. The Final 4 are getting round-trip flights. You know, 3rd place, 2nd place are getting TVs, and 1st place is getting that grand prize to Hawaii. So keep pushing hard. Every cell counts. Every second counts right now. So I'm going to move on and quickly go over the consolation bracket, which also starts today. It'll be a Thursday, Friday round. The winners get movie tickets. But then after this, the way that the consolation bracket's set up, they'll just be one-day rounds starting on Saturday. But running down through this in the Missouri bracket, hopefully you've got some stuff to follow along here. But Jason Byington's actually going to be getting a bye in this bracket the way that it worked out with Brock in the 1st round. But then we've got Brandon Fimbres against Ryan Coons. That'll be a good one. Both of those guys can throw down. We've got Mike Freemeyer going against Tariq. Crystal Brown going against Ethan LaFontaine. And then moving into our Iowa division, we've got Rhett, who has a bye today. Then we've got James going against Nick. Mark going against Bobby V. Elijah will be going against Haley, and that'll round out our Iowa division. Jumping over to the New Mexico division, D-Ray, you're getting a bye this round, man. So still go throw down and get ready for the round after that. We got Andy Galata going against Drake. We've got Charles going against Michael. We've got Justin Pacheco going against Chip, and that rounds out that division. Then jumping over to the Nebraska division, we've got Marcus, who's got a bye that first round. We've got Dexter going against Cody DePriest. Ryan Robinson's going against Conley. And Suzanne Cole will be going against Jose. So that rounds out our consolation bracket. Good luck to all you guys today. Go make it happen. Go win some prizes. Let's break 100. Talk to you guys later.